Alright, what's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? We're back. We are back with what? 2 3-mana commanders, Azusa, Lost but Taken, and Merieke Ri Berit. So, I actually just played this game about like 10 minutes ago. Whatever it took to play the game, but it was a good game, and I think this deserves a replay because I stuck it out, we stuck it out. It was a good game, so let's see it happen. So our opponent's playing first. His name is Dachuto. He's playing, not sure what this, Archangel Thune. That's his commander. Mine's Sarah Angel because I love angels. So I've never changed my avatar. It's always been Sarah Angel because I have a soft spot for angels, so that's where it is. So we've got Merieke Ri Berit. So white, blue, black. Does not untap during untap step, gain control of target creature. So it basically steals creatures for free. And if they untap, that kills the creature. So we've got Azusa, I get to play 2 additional lands and use my turns. So let's see what happens. Alright. He plays first. Plays Academy Runes. So I see Academy Runes. So I play the Windswept Teeth. I'm thinking about playing my Arbor Elf. No, not Arbor Elf. My Dryad Arbor because I have Windswept Teeth. So I play Windswept Teeth first because I want to be able to Skull Clamp the Windswept Teeth to draw cards. Because Merieke is a threat to the Arbor. Dryad Arbor. Dryad Arbor. I don't want him stealing that. So we're gonna just, and then he plays the Azorius Chancery. So let's see what he has next. We're going to get our Dryad Arbor now. Here we're going to do Azusa. There we go. And we didn't draw like a real land, but we have this Cavernous Souls, so we have to name it right away because this Temple of False Gods won't be active right away. Which kind of stinks because we have a lot of double green or triple green spells here. I would rather hold this up against a counter spell deck, which you could possibly be, but he said Nevermore, which is kind of a weird card. I've never liked people playing this card. It's just, unless you have an enchantment theme, you should probably not play this card. Just a weird hoser. I mean, sure, whatever. Play the card if you like it. So we're gonna Skull Clamp away our Dryad Arbor. For the most part, killing a land is like 2 lands anyway with a Azusa deck, so we're gonna kill it away. And what do we draw? A land and another land. Well, a Kozilek. So we've got a lot of expensive spells. We have Kozilek, Court of Calling, Woodfall Primus, Corrosive Grip. I have not been impressed with this so far. It's kind of sad it's there. So we have Merieke. He had a swamp. Kind of interesting because he played the colorless land first. So it's possible he was hiding the swamp, but I don't know. Who knows what he was doing? Maybe he just drew the swamp. Alright. Well, we play our lands here. We have Caged Sun, we just drew it, so we're going to play the Caged Sun, make our guy bigger, attack. He has some blocks, so let's see what he does. He he has Revoke. He's got it all. Revoking my Caged Sun, which is dead. Which is pretty unfortunate. Now I'm going to steal my guy. Sejuri Refuge. Tap land, gain a life. Alright, steals my guy, which kind of sucks because I don't have much. I have like basically nothing to deal with this. So draw Thespian Stage, which is a card I probably should cut or substitute for a forest. Yeah. I've tried it out, I'm just trying it out, but because I've never played with it before, but I figured in a land heavy deck you could play with Thespian Stage and copy sweet cards. Not really. I should just make it a forest. So there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So if I had made this a forest, it would basically allow me to play this Woodfall Primus, kill the Azorius Chancery, kill the swamp. But we didn't, so we can't do anything really. He just played 2 lands. He played Academy Ruins again and Island. Alright. So he played this first for I don't know what reason, but he actually like played a colorless land first for weird bluffing purposes, I guess, and he's attacking me with Azusa. It kind of sucks that I have Skull Clamp because now I'm taking more damage, but not too afraid of that because he needs to actually do something besides nothing. Alright, so we're going to copy a forest so we get more forest in play. This gives us the access to Woodfall Primus, which is now uncounterable. So we're going to basically Woodfall Primus away at this Azorius Chancery because it's our best play. We could kill the swamp, but I feel like cutting him off 2 more mana is better than killing the swamp. Because we named Shaman. This is a Shaman. So he doesn't counter it. Alright, does nothing. Now we're attacking. I pretty much know he has Condemn. I always have the feeling for Condemn. But I'm going to attack. I'm not going to just sit back and do nothing. And he has Condemn. Alright. He's playing a deck with a lot of white removal spells and not much else going on so far. 5 cards in hand though. So we played Mind's Eye, which is a pretty awesome card. Draw. Whenever opponent draws a card, you pay 1, you draw a card. So if you're going to just sit back with the control deck and do nothing, this is going to make me a little bit ahead of you. So we'll see what he does. So I'm going to draw a card with the green mana. There it is. We draw a Garrick, which is nice. Alright. He's attacking, taking 2, which is fine. We're at 40 life almost. So it seems like he's a control deck. My Merieke deck is more of a tap out, do things deck. His Merieke deck, all Teddy's scratching at the door. Teddy's my puppy. Come on, Teddy Bear. There he is. Hey. Hey. It's my puppy. I got him last year. Alright, so his Merieke deck is more of a control-ish deck, it seems. Nevermore and Revoke Existence. Not really, but he's not been doing anything. That could be the draw, or it could be his deck. With my Merieke deck, I tend to tap out as much as possible. I don't have many counter spells, so we'll see what he does now. We have Forest, so we have options now. We can slam Garrick. We can play Solemn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can't play with Kozilek. We can also Court of Calling for something, but we don't. So let's just play Solemn, because Solemn's not the best card ever. Gets the land, it's pretty sweet. Solemn. 1, 2, 3. He's playing a counter spell. Fairy Trickery, alright. He's Fairy Triggering a Solemn. Okay. Not sure Solemn's the Fairy Trickery card you want to do, especially when your opponent has Mind's Eye in play, but he did that. So we're going to draw another card with Mind's Eye. Get a Drum Hunter. This is better in my last version of the deck, but it's fine. You get to add 1 mana to your mana pool with this card. It's a 2/2. And if you have a creature with 5 or more power, you get to draw a card. Alright. We have no creatures with 5 or more power. He's attacking us. He's planning on killing us with Azusa, which is not a good plan. He stole it, which is good for him. Harmonizer, right? So I don't want to cast Harmonize because drawing 3 cards is not that great with no way to dump lands. Harmonize is good when you have a way to dump lands out of your hands with Azusa, but we don't own it. My Drum Hunter, see what he does. Also gives us a way to block Azusa with Yavimahel Regeneration. So if he wants to counter it, he does not. We could cast this Harmonize. I probably should have that turn. But now we get to Mind's Eye anyway with impunity. I knew he had a counter spell. I just knew he did, so I didn't want to just Harmonize into it. Maybe I should have. He didn't kill a Drum Hunter though. Staffman. Staffman is pretty nice because we can just murk this Merieke, which is pretty awesome. Also, if this creature dies, I draw 2 cards, even though he owns the Azusa, because I own the Skull Clamp. So no matter what, if this Azusa dies, I get 2 cards. So I want to just cast as a Staffman. I should have probably cast Garrick first, but I didn't. Staffman it is. And that's what we got. Another counter spell. Alright. Fairy Trickery. It's just pretty much worse than Dissipate. It's worse than Cancel for the most part. I don't think you should play this card. Just my opinion. What do you do? I saw this card at the grip. Flash of Insight. I have not actually ever seen this card before. Wow. I have never seen that card before, ever. I mean, I saw it earlier when I played this game, but never before today. So he forbids with buyback. He actually discarded this and Consuming Vapors to buy back forbid. So he's hard. He's hard on the counterspell plan, which is really interesting. All right, but whatever. We have Mind's Eye in play at this point. I'm not really afraid of what he's doing, unless he kills Mind's Eye. He actually flashed back this. Did he flash this back? Hold on. What did he just do? Oh, he flashed back this. No, wait. What just? I don't know what happened. Flashback, exile, X blue cards. I don't know. Anyway, we have this in play. If he's gonna like card advantages out with the counter spells, he's gonna lose the Mind's Eye. I mean, 2 damage a turn is not gonna beat us, so he's gonna do something. Oh, there it goes. Flash of Insight. So flashback, exile 1 blue card, and he drew a card basically. So he drew 1 card off of this. Alright, so it wasn't the worst. Wasn't the worst forbid ever, but not very good against a Mind's Eye, I would say. Alright, so he's trying to counter all his spells. He can't attack in Drum Hunter. If he does, I draw 2 cards. He loses my Azusa, I get it back. Not very good for him. He plays a Dimir Signet. I have a lot of cards in my hand now. I have a Harmonize, so I'm just going to Cross and Grip the Dimir Signet. He can't counter it, which is pretty awesome. I would hope he would counter it, but he can't, so there's that. Another Forest, because we actually have a lot of lands in our deck. And now we're going to play Harmonize, which he lets resolve. He has Forbid in his hand, I know he does. Now I'm going to play Thran Dynamo. And he lets it resolve, which I'm kind of surprised he does, but he actually does, so. He let us draw 3 cards, and he let us Thran Dynamo, which I'm kind of surprised by. We just drew Crucible of Worlds. Alright, so now we can just go ham with Crucible of Worlds if we want to. I'm leaning with this. I want him to counter it so I can just slam this Garrick or this Crucible, because Crucible just make me like never lose. Counters this. Forbids that he use cards Phyrexian Rebirth and Control Magic. Alright, Teddy's biting me. So at this point I should have just cast Garrick. I don't know why I didn't. This is my mistake of the game. I actually just didn't cast Garrick. That was pretty bad. I cast this Crucible, which is not really what I want to be doing. I have so many lands in hands. I should have cast Garrick. That was so bad. That was a huge mistake. I'm not really sure why I did that, but I did. So we're going to just draw more cards with this stupid Mind's Eye. Another land. Now we know he has Forbid up again. And now we cast Garrick into the Forbid, basically. Which he will definitely Forbid. The question is whether he exile or discards cards. So exiles Condescend. And Blue Sun Zenith. So he's all on the counterspell plan apparently. The funny thing is I've never actually cast Forbid. As much as you guys hate my control decks, I've never actually cast Forbid. Ever. I've never cast that card. But then we get the Slammer Avenger of Zenith card, which is pretty awesome. And we have a Windswept Teeth to make those guys bigger. The Forest. And we have regeneration up for whatever creature we want to get. And we get a card with the Drum Hunter. So that turn was not as bad as it could have been, actually. Guess we'll draw a card. Draw another forest. Azusa would be pretty awesome now with this Avenger of Zendikar in play, which is, gives us +1/+1 on each plant whenever a land enters the battlefield. We got another land-ish card with Yavimaldar. There it is, ugly version of it. So you cast Clone on my Avenger. So he's trying to outland me, I guess, which is not a good plan when you're playing Esper when you have 5 lands in play. So we'll look at our top. I guess just get Luid Elves. I don't need more land with the Declaimer is not exciting. Misty Rainforest not exciting. We're just gonna get the Wood Elves, and we're going to put a Tridarm into play because I'm planning on now Court of Calling for Crater of Behemoth because that'll just kill him. He can't forbid it now. Teddy, come here. Teddy. I'm just gonna Court of Calling now for Crater Hoof because he has no forbid up. He's tapping out for counter spells. He's doing nothing besides nothing. For like what turn are we on? 13, and he's done basically nothing. You can't play 13 turns of Commander without doing anything besides countering spells, other than making your opponents concede out of frustration. We got Court of Calling. We got a Crater. Daddy, come here. Shh, come here. Shh, come here. Shh, no, Daddy, come here. Anyways, thanks for watching. That was the deck. We would have killed him Crater of Behemoth unless he had a Force Spell. Daddy. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. And that was the game. Don't play decks that live on Forbid. Not a great way to play. Unless you just want to frustrate your opponents. Then you can do it. Yeah, you tell him, Teddy. Don't play Forbid. No, I know. See you next time.